So my name's Simon. I've been coming here for over 10 years now. I first heard about the monastery through a friend that I practice meditation with, and I've been coming ever since. So typically I'll come up once a week. That's about an hour and a half's drive from Melbourne. As lay people, we provide the monks with their one meal of the day, as they don't store food, they don't handle money. They are entirely dependent upon the lay people and their generosity for the requisites that are offered to them. When you're up here as a layperson, in addition to practicing meditation, there's an opportunity to do service if you wish, and that typically could be something as simple as sweeping or cleaning. There could be other projects that are on at the monastery. It could be some gardening. It could be, constructing some dwellings. And the reason that we do that is really to abandon our own selfish wants and needs, and express that generosity to others, because that's a foundational practice of meditation. So typically lay people coming to the monastery would arrive at around 9 or 9:30, prepare any food that you've brought for the monks. After that time, you can do some sweeping or some cleaning if you wish. There is a rice offering to the monks at about 10:15. After which time we collectively go to the hall where the monks will chant a blessing. Then we'll come down and have a communal meal with the lay people. And there'll be clean up after that time. So after the meal, there's an opportunity to ask the senior monk any questions that you may have about Buddhism or meditation, and that typically happens at about 11:30.
Or you yourself, maybe you start off your day thinking of something pleasant, so you're in a good mood, you're happy, maybe you're excited, it's some special event in your day, it's your birthday, or you're gonna see a friend or something, and then later on something changes, something unpleasant comes along and your mood changes. So your mental state, your mood changes according to causes and conditions. So these are impermanent, and ultimately we say they're not self. My mindfulness or the practice of mindfulness is what reveals that. And in Dhamma, the fourth foundation of mindfulness is seeing the process of cause and effect. Well, why do I feel like I'm suffering or I'm unhappy? What's led up to that? You're looking at that, seeing where, what we say, craving or wanting and attachment always brings a feeling of suffering. If I can abandon craving, attachment, then the feeling of suffering will disappear. Understanding that process of cause and effect through observation, because that's part of mindfulness practice, observing, witnessing, learning from experience, so you can avoid suffering and reduce the suffering that you've been experiencing.
So I'd aim to meditate for about an hour in the morning and an hour in the evening, depending on my schedule. And then as much as possible throughout the day, whether I'm at work or if I'm at home or at weekends, just whatever I'm doing, trying to be as mindful as possible, doing those things. If I'm with people, to try and be as present as possible with them, to listen to them, but also to be as kind and understanding of their circumstance and what they may be contending with. So that's typically how I would practice in daily life. In a monastery, it's probably not much different, to be frank. It can be a little bit easier because it's a more conducive place to practice. It's less busy than the outside world, but generally speaking, the principles still apply. So, being mindful in all postures. If you're preparing a meal, be mindful of preparing the meal. If you're, sitting in the hall practicing, you can be with your meditation object, whatever that is, depending on your character or what's suitable to you. And yeah, the benefits of that can be realised in the present moment, which is that your mind calms down, you feel at ease, the stresses abate, and generally life's better. So what I've learned over the years of coming here and practicing meditation is the value of the practice and practicing patiently and persistently. It doesn't mean that problems won't arise, because they do. We're living in a very busy world right now, but through the training and the teachings, you cultivate ways of overcoming those problems in a calm, balanced and a skillful way. I'm so grateful that a place like this exists and for the benefits that it's brought to my life, and I look forward to continuing to come here for years to come.